Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, my dear viewers and my dear students. Today we will start Visiting of the Bird, third essay written by D.H. Lawrence. D.H. Lawrence has a great status in literature and writing stories. So in this essay, Visiting of the Birds means singing of the birds, the happy moments of the birds. This essay basically tells us about two seasons. Number one is spring season, which is a symbol of life, and the second season is winter. Winter is a symbol of death. So life and death are compared, and then spring and winter are compared with each other. So the comparison of winter and spring and the comparison of life and death both are available in this chapter, Visiting of the Birds. D.H. Lawrence starts his essay and he says that when there is a spring season, so everywhere there is a life. Life blooms everywhere. The birds start singing songs, and different type of plants and trees and grass started to grow and bloom and provide a beautiful scene and scenery and sight. So everywhere the things adopts new shapes. There is an excitement of life everywhere. Goat, lamb, sheep, they start dancing in the fields, and the wind also is very sweet, pleasant, and decent. And then the sights, different natural sights, natural views are so attractive. So this picture of life, when there is a spring, there is a life everywhere. So in next stage, which, D.H. Lawrence explains about the winter. Is of the view that when there is a winter season, everything is covered under the white color. Dead bodies of the birds are seen scattered at different places, and the wings of the dead birds are also scattered on the ground. And then the life seems to be packed and tight, and there is a dullness, faintlessness. Human beings also feel confined, limited in their lives, and this situation of winter is symbol of death, right? So one more situation of spring means life. D.H. Lawrence explains to us, he is of the view that when there is a life, then there is no death. That means when there is no death, then there is no life. So he means to say that when there is a spring season, then there is no winter seasons. When there is a winter season, then there is a no spring season. So it's a circle of life that is going on. After spring, there is a winter. So after winter, there is a spring. So there is a life. Then there is a death. When there is a death, there is a life. So this is circle of life and death, and this is circle of circling of the weather. Basically, D.H. Lawrence shares with us that when life is there, then there is no sign of death. When there is a death everywhere, so D.H. Lawrence shows through these cycle of weathers, spring and winter, basically the message about life. When life is in a state of happiness and positivity, then there is no dullness and colorfulness. So these comparisons, basically this comparison of spring season with winter and life with death, the purpose is that man is not in a position, man was never in a position, man can never be in a position to stop this circle of life, right? So man is helpless before this circle of life, the changing of the weathers and the changing of the moods of nature, etc., etc. So D.H. Lawrence mainly shares with us the message. The message is very important. The message is that nature covers its course, nature has its own style, nature has its own method, and nature is superior over everything, and man has to cooperate, and man has to walk with nature as nature guides him. So, so important questions. Writers D.H. Lawrence love for nature is important question, and then second is that where there is life, there is no death. It's a philosophy basically. This philosophy is a metempsychosis philosophy. Metempsychosis philosophy means that after death we again will be alive and we spend life and then we die, then we again start living. So man has a seven janam, seven birth. So it's seven birth of a man. This theory is called philosophy, that is metempsychosis. This is also discussed here. So these are two important questions. D.H. Lawrence love for nature, and second is where there is life, there is no death. Where there is death, there is no life. So prepare them. Thank you very much. Subscribe my channel. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.